Okay, we're going to tackle something really tough today, but it is so important. We're talking about how to find information you can actually trust after a cancer diagnosis. It's a path that can feel, well, just completely overwhelming, but I promise there is a clearer way forward. Let's walk it together. You know how it is. You or someone you love gets that diagnosis, and the very first thing you do is you hit the internet looking for answers. But what you find isn't a library. It's more like this chaotic, tangled maze. It's confusing, and frankly, it's pretty scary. If this is ringing a bell, I just want you to hear this. Feeling completely overwhelmed is 100% normal. You're out there searching for hope, for some kind of clarity, and all you get is this fire hose of conflicting information. It's enough to make anyone feel totally lost. And then, of course, you've got the miracle cure websites. They are everywhere, and they're preying on that fear and desperation with these big promises that have absolutely zero science to back them up. It's a really dangerous game, and honestly, you just deserve better. And just when you think it can't get any more confusing, somehow it does, right? One site tells you to do one thing, and the very next one says the complete opposite. It's the kind of thing that makes you just want to throw your hands up and do nothing at all. So what are you supposed to do? In this online world where it feels like everybody is trying to sell you something, who can you possibly trust? Where do you even begin to look for information that isn't just a hidden sales pitch?
But what if there was a better way? Just imagine a resource that was specifically designed to cut through all of that noise, a place built on a foundation of real, hard science. Sounds pretty good, right?
Okay, just look at this comparison. On one side, you have your typical cure website. They're selling products, making these wild, unverified claims, and basically profiting from people's fear. But then on the other side, you have the Complementary Cancer Library. There is nothing for sale, there are no ads, no affiliates. It's all community-driven, and it's based on peer-reviewed scientific studies. It's a totally different world. And this is their core promise, right on the tin. No grifting here. I mean, it's bold, it's blunt, and it is exactly the kind of reassurance you need. This is all about the evidence, not about making a buck. So let's be super clear about what this is. It's not a store, it's a library, a public library built by a community that literally just gives you links to hundreds of real clinical research studies. And the whole goal? It's to give you the information you need so you can have smarter, more informed conversations with your own doctors. Okay, so you might be thinking, great, another library. Isn't that just going to be overwhelming too? Well, they've actually made it incredibly simple to use. Let me just walk you through it. It's really just a simple 4-step process. First, you start with what they call a pathfinder for your specific type of cancer. From there, you can explore the evidence in the libraries, things like supplements, foods, and lifestyle changes. They have a really clear rating system so you can see how strong the evidence is for everything. And then, the final and most crucial step. You take that science to your oncology team to talk about it. Now, this isn't just theory and a bunch of dusty old studies. Let's look at some real-world examples of the kind of incredible science you can find in this library. This is what we mean when we say evidence-based. 3 times. I mean, that is a huge number. What on earth could make that big of a difference? Well, the answer is probably going to surprise you. So, get this. A study in the major journal Science found that melanoma patients who ate a high-fiber diet had a 3 times higher response rate to their immunotherapy treatment. Isn't that incredible? It just shows you how something as simple as what you eat can have a massive impact. All right, how about 2.5 times? Another huge jump. So what could this be about? You're not going to believe this one. This one is, well, it's just mind-blowing. Research found a 2.5 times higher response to treatment for pancreatic cancer patients who were also taking common over-the-counter antihistamines. I mean, who would have thought? It's a perfect example of how science can uncover these amazing, unexpected connections. Okay, for our last example, we've got a 2-fold increase. We're talking about doubling the chances of survival. What could possibly do that? Researchers discovered that women who started taking vitamin D3 supplements pretty soon after a breast cancer diagnosis actually doubled their overall survival rate. I mean, again, this is real science with real measurable results. This isn't a miracle cure. It's evidence-based medicine.
So, what's the big takeaway from all this? It's that you don't have to just be a passive patient along for the ride. You can be an active, empowered partner in your own care. And this kind of information, this is the tool that lets you do that.
But, and this is important, with that power comes a huge responsibility to be smart about it. All of this information is based on clinical research, and it's always meant to complement, not replace your standard oncology care. You have to talk to your medical team. And I cannot stress this enough, never, ever self-medicate.
And really, that brings us to the most important message of all. This isn't about you going it alone. It's about taking high-quality scientific evidence to your doctor so you can work together to create the best possible plan for you. That partnership is absolutely everything. Look, this journey is incredibly tough, but you don't have to walk it alone, and you certainly don't have to do it in the dark. There is a path to a more informed, more empowered conversation with your medical team. It starts with real science, and it starts at manygooddays.org.